The winner of the Neve Brown Award for Housing 2024 is Chowdhury Walk by Al Jawad Pike. Yes, the Royal Institute of British Architecture gave this an award. Looks like a young offender's prison. The design shows that even with a limited budget, creative solutions can produce social housing that offers moments of joy. Yeah, strangely enough, joy is not the first word that sprang to mind when I looked at these pictures. Despair, misery, soulless, banal vapidity. Yes, joy. Nah. The lines and corners are very unpleasant and hurt the eyes. The colours are dull and sickly. It doesn't fit well with the vernacular. And it generally looks like it came from a 3-year-old's Lego set. It's hideous. Pure dull geometry, rectilinear forms, minimalist, non-fractal, genuinely hideous design. Shame on you for celebrating it. How can they win an award but these can't? I think I know which ones people would prefer to live in. The design's articulated sculptural form gives it a strong, confident presence. More like the strong, confident presence of an articulated lorry that's about to bulldoze you into oblivion. Interesting how their depiction of who will be living here includes no white people whatsoever. Most of these units in Hackney, London, which, let's be honest, is a bit of a shithole, are devoted to social housing, where in London just 18% of occupants are white British. And across England as a whole, 33% are Bangladeshi and 44% are black African. Now tell me again how mass migration is such a wondrous benefit to our economy. Can you believe we're not far off 2025 and people are still arguing about boxers or briefs? Because when it comes to keeping your meat and 2 veg dry, secure and comfortable, unless you actually want a sweaty and clammy ball sack, which if you do, get a good therapist. Sheath underwear has settled the argument for good. Now take a look at this bad boy. Invented by a US Army veteran who came up with the idea during his second tour of Iraq, Sheath uses a modern ergonomic design intended to prevent skin-on-skin contact for long durations, which can build up heat and sweat. What you get is the most exquisite blends of quality fabrics to ensure less readjusting, less chafing. Ooh, I can personally confirm that that is indeed a quality fabric. Men, you know all too well how complicated it can get down there. That's why Sheath has 2, count them, 2 individual compartments to keep everything cool, calm and collected, providing you with long-lasting comfort and moisture prevention even in the most extreme circumstances. Scientifically engineered and carefully crafted, Sheath's isolation pouch technology is going to keep your boys safely secured in their barracks. I mean, why wouldn't you want to treat your crown jewels like royalty? Sheath also has super fast shipping and your order will arrive in just a few days. Check out all the top reviews on their website to see what other satisfied customers think. And get this, Sheath is now the exclusive partner of the UFC. If anyone knows about underpants, it's gotta be those fellas. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Use code MODERNITY at checkout or go to sheathunderwear.com/modernity for 20% off. Just click the link down in the description box to take advantage of that massive discount. That's sheathunderwear.com/modernity. You can't miss that link, it's right down there below. So not only are we subjected to the relentless assault on our senses, thanks to these vulgar carbuncles being installed on every single available piece of land in and around our cities, we constantly get bombarded with the narrative that there's a chronic housing crisis. How young Brits can't afford to get on the housing ladder, increasingly being forced to pay way over the odds, many multiple times their earnings, to live in a shoebox in a ghetto, while simultaneously our government imports nearly 1 million net migrants every single year. And this is where they're gonna live. I mean, it may be ugly, but at least it's accommodation. They get free houses while our own homeless are left to freeze on the streets.
So this is the UK population going back the last 100 years or so, and the latest number, mid-2023, 68.3 million. That increase, actually, if we look at this, okay, so break it down, don't just look at the level, but look at the changes, so anything going up or down year on year. This particular bar here, that is the single biggest increase that we've seen, just under 1%. The single biggest increase in the population that we've seen going all the way back to 1948. Okay, so a massive year in terms of the increase in the population. Why did it increase? And the main thing that in the end pushed this bar up, so it got to that record level, was net migration. So, we knew that net migration was really high in 2023. I guess what we didn't know is that is the entirety of the explanation for a massive increase in the population.
If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.